Today we're going to be mounting the Verus Splitter here. This is the one piece. They have two piece. I guess that's probably cheaper to ship. Anyway, this is the one piece, and we're going to be using it with the maxed in lip here. I've already got my bumper, so just to show you, it uses riv nuts all the way around. I've already got these in place right here and here, and then there are some others here on the bottom of the plastic piece. Yeah, I'm not sure what you'd call that, like a bumper guard or whatever it is. Anyway, they're in there, pretty easy to follow with the instructions. So there are three up here. Actually, yeah. Then, since I've got the ETS kit and the ETS crash bar, highly suggest getting this. It just keeps a little bit of rigidity for the front end. So if you remove your OEM crash bar, you're losing some of that. Yeah, that's going to be a controversial topic, but think about it. You guys rocking a strut bar up here, you're trying to get as much rigidity in the chassis as you can. So if you don't have this, you're going to have some deflection from removing the OEM crash bar. I don't care what you say. That's my take on it. So whatever. Anyway, there's not a good mounting point for this. So what I did is I had to drill the top and then through the bottom, and I got my mounting bars in place. So now I just have to look at hacking up the bumper here. Probably I'm going to have to test fit this a few times, and then I'll be able to get my splitter bars through that. And yeah, I mean, this is kind of an uncommon mod. A lot of people, when they get a splitter, I don't know where they're mounting them. But anyway, this crash bar, without it, it would be really difficult. If you wanted to mount it to the bumper somehow, I'm sure you could do that, but ideally that's not what you want to do. If you want true functionality out of something like that Verus splitter, then you need these bars up front. So I'm going to look at cutting the bumper up, and since there are multiple different lips out there and whatnot, I didn't really show too much of installing the rivets. It's really not that bad. So what you do is you just kind of, if you have a splitter, this is what you do. You get your rivet, you put a washer on this side, and then you get your bolt kit and tighten it down until it can't tighten anymore. So like I said, there's quite a few different lips out there, and you'll just have to modify it the way you need to do for your lip. But yeah, really happy with everything, the way it's going so far. I don't really want to hack up the bumper like some of these guys open it up a lot more. I'd have the opportunity to do that, get more airflow to the front mount intercooler, but at the same time, you're introducing a lot more rock chips, stuff like that. Even if you remove this part, it just feels like there's going to be more turbulent air, and it's not going to be pushed through the front mount intercooler as much. So that's why I've left this. I might play around with it later, hack it up, but for right now, I'm not going to do that. I'm pretty happy with the way it is. Well, dudes, splitter's all installed and the brace for it. So it was a lot of work, a lot of cutting for the grill here. Had to cut some of the bumper inside here to allow for these fittings right here. So got that all adjusted. I did cut a little more than I needed to, but it made it look uniform on each side. Unfortunately, they're going the same direction. Which is a little weird, but whatever, that's the way it worked out. can hardly tell if you're not really looking for it. So anyway, this is like gonna be super sturdy. I'm gonna have no issues at a track day with this. I can go top speed, don't have to worry about the lip or splitter ripping off. So yeah, just want to say thanks again to New Provisions Racing for getting this Verus splitter out to me, and the support bracket. Definitely looks good on the car. Unfortunately, I do have a missing piece of the lip here, so either I'll end up getting a new one or trying to fill this little hole somehow. But for right now, it's just gonna be like that. Not ideal, but it's the way it is. So, but definitely looks good on the car, and I'm just really happy about it being way more functional than just putting a flat splitter on here without the bracing bars or the bracing plate right here. Supposedly this will hold 200 pounds.